I greet everybody in the house. I have a speech here to talk on the fear and aspirations of the Yoruba people under this dispensation. But because of what we are, I will use the language of the environment to address my people first, then I will read my speech. Ọmọ Oòduà ni mí. Ẹ má bínú, ọmọ Oòduà náà ló pọ̀ jù mí. Ẹ káàsán o gbogbo lé abẹ́kárọ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níwájú mo kí gbogbo yín o. Ẹ ṣe AYEM progress. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun tó ń ṣe. Ọlọ́run á fún gbogbo wa ní èrè. Gbogbo bá dẹ̀ ṣe ń fẹ́ kó rí, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. I thank all the speakers that have addressed, just spoken, about 3 of them. From the first person, the Bida man that made us to know that without Bida, Niger State in this job, Yoruba, is not complete. And it's the truth. Yashango is from Nube. The Genka. Our Niger people, Niger Delta people made us to understand that they've been working with us for a while. That is the basic truth. And the last man that spoke, Eledemi, that just sọrọ. Tẹ́yìn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tẹ bá lówó lọ́wọ́ tòótọ́, a lè má lọ bájọba ká tó rí nǹkan tá fẹ́ láti fi ja ìjà tá fẹ́ jà. Whether you like it or not, tẹ bá fẹ́, tẹ bá kọ̀, ìjà yìí ń bọ̀. Ọlọ́mú dẹ̀ máa gbé ọmú ẹ̀ ní. Ká ló ṣe é ṣe ni màá ní gbogbo àwọn oníròyìn kọ́kọ́ bá mi pa kámẹ́rà àwọn ọmọkùnrin ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀sán ṣókì níta kan wá tán. Yeah, good morning everyone. Permit me to stand on already existing protocol. I thank the organization for inviting me to deliver this lecture. I heartily congratulate all those seated here today to discuss democracy. I do pray and hope that our discussion today will hold waters and also build a credible foundation for the future. We are all familiar with the usual chorus of definition of democracy. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. Abraham Lincoln. The word democracy comes from the Greek word demos, meaning people, and kratos, meaning power. So, democracy can be thought of the power of the people, a way of governing which depends on the will of the people. But what do we gain in democracy in Africa at large? We have been oppressed, bruised, battered, humiliated, and almost caged. We all know the problems of challenges of leadership in Nigeria and Africa. Let me state clearly that it is the failure of past leadership that has landed us in this present trouble we all face today. If the leaders have been in charge just before and once political independence, then can we say that they have succeeded or done well? Some Nigerians even believe that life was better under colonialism, and some so much wish the military to seize power. This is unfortunate because life can never be better under slavery, discrimination, domination, and colonialization. However, such things are simply illustration and disillusionment with our contemporary leaders. Let us look at the problems of Nigeria in the last 25 years, that is from 1999 down to where we are now. Poverty, employment insecurity, lack of water, lack of adequate housing, crime, corruption, rural unemployment, low industrialization, ethnic distrust, religious violence, lack of security, unreliable power supply, and endless list. Let us ask ourselves these questions. Are these problems not still with us today? Are they 50% solved? And why are we still telling the same old story? Our fear and aspiration as Yoruba people. We are Yoruba people. In Yoruba, ọmọ Odùduwà, ọmọ Káàárọ̀-o-jíire, ọmọlúàbí. We are West African ethnic group who mainly inhabit parts of Nigeria, Benin, and Togo. The areas of these countries, only inhabited by the Yoruba, are often collectively referred to as Yoruba land. The Yoruba constitute more than 50 million people in Africa. We are over 80 million people outside the continent. Says, "Ito mo omo pon your lomo." No one knows how well to back a child more than the mother. Therefore, no one knows our territory more than us. No really adimi owere. Gbogbo alude apade lo Yorùbá pátápátá la mọ̀. All the nitty-gritty in Yoruba land, we know it. We know it more than all the law enforcement agents, whether you like it or not. That's the basic truth. Be meaning no one knows well. Okay. Our church model. We know every Yoruba community like the back of our palm. So we should be in charge of our own security. Our major job is agriculture. As the song implies, iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilé wa, ẹni tí kò ṣiṣẹ́. Gbogbo ara wọn pé iṣẹ́ bá bàbá ńlá wa ṣe nìyẹn. Léèdì ṣé wọ́n lè ṣe wọ́n? Wọn lè dógún mọ́ torí kò sí security. Ẹ ṣe. Agriculture is our land major job. He who do not work will rob. During the days of our forefathers, farmers go to farm without fear of being attacked by X-men. It is a different ball game now. The X-men do not only attack, but maimed, kill, even rape our women. Lives and property are no longer safe. So by virtue of this, we implore the government to give us a chance to take over the security of Yoruba land as we guide it jealously. Our aspiration for Yoruba land is for every Yoruba descendant to walk freely without fear of being kidnapped or killed. My security mission for Yoruba land, my own personal security mission for Yoruba land is for my people to build fence-free houses and still sleep and still have sound sleep. Park your car outside, leave your key inside, and leave it overnight, and nobody will touch it. Nothing will get missing. And it is achievable. Lives and property are no longer safe. But do not let us forget democracy is not all about the government. People too will also play an important role for a better future. But citizens loot and destroy government property. Such citizens cannot encourage discipline, productivity, creativity, unity, and patriotism. The truth needs to be told here. We are all stakeholders to Nigerian problem. Leader in large measure failed us. Not only have they failed to promote economic development, to improve the living condition of the people in general, but they have also done everything to undermine all legal rules and regulations that guide socio-economic and political development. There is great evidence all around. The youths are unemployed, uncompleted projects scattered all over the states, waste and mismanagement of public funds, etc. But the citizens who should always bear the spirit of patriotism, not hiding under the canopy of protest to loot people's houses and destroy government's property. Our political leaders should work towards good leadership, which will bring hope and energy to the people. Good leadership brings about quality, good governance. Progressive people's happiness and general dynamism. Thank you
very much, my president. Odu ọ̀fun méjì lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ránṣẹ́, odu olóore, òun ló dá fún àbí tó ń ṣoore sílé tó sì ń ṣe síta. Àbí ò bá ṣoore sílé kó tayọ títa torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní bá dàgbàdàgbà lórí ìdàgbà ránṣẹ́ ní ìpàdé ẹni mọ́. Thank you very much, my president. Thank you. I want to call Comrade Razak Oludare, President OPC New Era. 1 minute intervention. Thank you.